It is go time, man. The NFL season kicking off tonight. Team Luke Bryan has reunited. The banner's up in the rafters. We had a little ceremony there, right? Celebrating past championships. And hey, listen, we didn't label ourselves the greatest gambling duo of all time. People in Vegas have been doing that.
Just happened.
Not us.
Just happened.
Not us.
I do have a quick statement about last year and like going into this season.
Okay.
I had the opportunity. I wrote it down here so I'd get it right. I had the opportunity to spend the summer with O-Dog, golfing and being bros. I never understood how much of a football savant this man is. That being said, after being part of a historical championship run on Team Luke Bryan, I've decided to leave the team and join O-Dog on team.
What?
O-Dog and Company. Take that for O-Dog and Company.
Are you kidding me?
Hang on, let him finish.
On team Owen Wilson. O''WIN. Owen Wilson. I would like to thank Hayes
Wilson.
I would like to thank Hayes for his invaluable contributions to last season's championship, and I wish him all the best.
Oh my
I'm sick over this. I'm sick over this. I feel like Marty
How's that
Jannetty.
for O-Dog and Company?
Oh my
Owen Wilson.
What kind of deal is this? What a brutal transaction. Are you kidding me? This is who the company is?
This is crazy.
Your company is Luke Willson.
Wow.
That's gutless. That's gutless. It's a
How's
sandbag.
that?
I
You
feel
like that?
I
You
feel
like
like
that?
Marty Jannetty right now, and this guy's Shawn Michaels. I just got drop kicked right through the glass.
That's incredible.
That's gutless. I'm Marty Jannetty. And the Heartbreak Kid, you had a great career after Marty Jannetty. No one ever heard of him again. Marty Jannetty was a nobody.
Joe
after
from the
that.
Bridge. Before we continue, please change our name. It's Owen, W-I-N. O''.
Win.
Owen Wilson.
That's gutless.
Owen Wilson
That's
is the name of
gutless.
the
Wow,
new team.
I did not see that coming.
I didn't either.
Swear.
I didn't either.
I thought there was going to be a lot of blustering, a lot of making fun of that guy over there.
Oh
Just
my
like,
God! I
you know,
can't believe we're starting a new
Oh,
season. What a script!
Wow.
What a script!
You got to
I
find
had to
I
make
love
a
it.
move. I
No,
had
fine.
to make a move. I had to go soprano on it, and
Wow.
I had to just
An
do
offer
some
I
dirty
couldn't
things.
refuse. You know?
I just
This
got
is something.
absolutely sandbagged by these two. I can't
did.
believe that just happened. I mean, what a turn of events where
Wow.
you're leaving the greatest gambling
Gambling duo.
duo in history. Like, do you understand the run we went on
Yeah,
last year? No
Owen
one's ever seen
Wilson.
anything like
It was
Owen
iconic.
Wilson.
It was
Owen
iconic.
Wilson.
that. Okay.
It
Wow.
says defects.
Owen
I'm a
Wilson.
defector.
That is insanity. Like that,
Wow,
I was.
Benedict Arnold.
When I saw you open your.
Compensation.
No
What a
compensation.
trade.
Just a loser on his own.
Zero.
Look at him by himself. What a loser. What a loser. He's got no friends. Look at Owen Wilson.
God.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't
I
believe
love
that
that.
just happened. Man,
Will-
that sounded like a hostage note, didn't it? Like the way this
like
guy
he's
was reading.
this- I was.
Amazing.
I'm like, he opened his notebook. Like, why is he reading
I
a
know.
statement? Like, I thought you were just going to be like, hey, I wanted to thank everybody, and you know what, ready to kick his
sickening.
ass again. I did not see that coming.
I didn't. You know what I thought he was going to do? I thought he was pulling a Dubas. I thought O was going to build it up and say, I'm the greatest, and I'm going to be
yeah,
the
look in
president
the mirror and
and
go,
GM.
you are the guy that I chose.
Wow. Instead, he brings
I
Luke
love
Wilson.
it.
All right, Owen Wilson. I got to get that right.
Win
All right.
Wilson. Love it.
Yeah, Rob really breaking my heart saying Team Luke Bryan is officially over. Luke Bryan.
That's good.
Yes.
That's good.
Bryan.
Luke Bryan is RIP. All right. Well, guess what? You walk in and you're on the clock. You want to show the camera what you brought in here, too?
I'm putting it on.
Look at this mojo. This guy's got his Lions
I don't
helmet
know why
on.
if Beal stay in here. Can you still hear me?
Is that your game-worn helmet?
It is my game-worn helmet. It's
You're
pretty
kidding
heavy.
me. That helmet looks massive. Can you imagine running into someone, Noodles, with that helmet on?
Like you see in the scrimmages and stuff, what is the thing that they have on top of the helmet?
Yeah. They've got padding on top of the helmet, right?
That's
Can you hear
like
us,
the
or is
Great
it going
Kazoo.
down on you?
I might have went down. I might have just broke my earpiece.
Yeah,
I think
probably
you just
broke
knocked
out.
out your earpiece.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
know, this
listen,
is
from
kinda-
one loser team to another. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
why these helmets are funny. I was telling a story. This is like one of the newer ones, I think. But I remember we had a linebacker on our team in Seattle named Brock Coyle, and he had went to play in San Fran, was playing a bunch there, and I had to block him one time. I had blocked this guy in practice a bunch. He had one of these new helmets on. I'm like, there's no way this guy did that much in the offseason in the weight room. It's got to be the new helmet.
Right.
So the next week, these things are weapons.
I know.
Man. They're
Those
not
things are
protecting
massive,
anything.
man. Those things are absolutely massive.
That being said, what's the line for the Lions?
All right, so give us the updated line here. We might need you to make sure your earpiece is in because your company over here, the O-Dog, needs to make sure that he can hear you. Can you hear? Is your earpiece working?
I think that just. Are
you back?
got it.
Back.
It might just be the helmet doesn't allow for technology.
I'm
to get
back
through.
now.
All right, he's back. All right, what is the line here, Grappler? What are we betting on tonight?
The line on the FanDuel Sportsbook app is Chiefs at -3.5.
Okay, that's the line. Lock it in. Team Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Yeah, it opened
To
at
start-
6.5.
To start the franchise off properly, I would like to have Luke Willson on behalf of Owen Wilson to make our first selection. We
Okay.
have talked about it today, and I think we were in agreement at a different time today. But if anything's changed, Pards, go ahead.
That's so hard to
If
hear.
anything's changed, Pards, go
That's
ahead.
really, really difficult to hear.
3.5's the line.
3.5 is
Travis
the line.
Kelsey's out. Chris Jones is out. Here's my thing. We're going with the Lions. All right. I got the bucket in. I got the hat in here.
I
But
love it.
this is my take on this thing. The Detroit Lions, there's a lot of hype about them. They finally have a chance to be included, not sit, but included at, let's call it the big boy table.
Wow.
Okay. This team is supposed to be good. On paper, they are very good. They need to come out and make a statement. If they lose this one 34-31, Mahomes does Mahomes things, I won't be upset. I really won't. But if they come out here with a team that's missing Chris Jones, that they should be able, with the Lions offensive line, they should be able to run the ball at will on this team and not win or at least keep this game extremely close. I mean, I've said this is my 50th time saying this in my life. I will never like the Lions again. This division is theirs to lose. On paper, they are very, very good. Not a Super Bowl team, but very good. They need Chris Jones is out.
Yep.
Travis Kelsey's out.
Yep.
For the love of God, as a kid who grew up in LaSalle, Ontario, just outside of Windsor, please play well tonight.
All right.
Please play well.
Wow.
We're taking the Lions. We got 3.5 points.
I
I think
love it.
Kansas City will win. I think it's going to be 34-31. We'll win on the half a point. Oh, dog. We'll
love
be
it.
1-0.
Go ahead.
And
Go ahead.
hashtag Owen Wilson, hashtag Pards.
Okay. You know what? You kept talking about guys who aren't playing tonight, and I appreciate that. Travis Kelsey's not playing. He's a great player. Chris Jones not playing. Great player. You know who is playing tonight?
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes is
And
playing
Andy
tonight.
Reid is coaching.
And Andy Reid is coaching tonight.
That's very fair.
And here's what I love about the fact that you guys are on the Lions, because of course you're on the Lions. Dan
Oh,
Campbell.
all of a sudden, we're a couple of dummies. Is that the way it works?
The last time you were a connection, it was horrendous. But here's what has probably been happening all summer. Luke Willson, I'm sure you can attest to this. Dan Campbell, who thinks he's the smartest guy in the world, probably game planning for how I stop Travis Kelsey. How do I stop Travis Kelsey? That's probably what he put all of his eggs into the basket with. How do
Dude,
I
are you
possibly
this is
stop Travis
insane
Kelce?
talk. Do you
Now
not think
he's
there was
got
an
a game
adjustment
plan.
a week ago when he
Absolutely
figured out
not.
he might be not playing?
No, not quick enough. Dan Campbell, I don't think he's quick enough on his feet. I think they're going into the game tonight. I think in a reverse psychology way, the Chiefs actually benefit from Kelsey not playing tonight because I don't think the Lions are going to know how to game plan. I don't think the Lions are going to be able to compensate because all they've been doing is how do we stop Kelsey? And now Kelsey's out. They don't know who to stop.
Hang on
I mean,
a second.
they don't know who to stop.
Pards,
That's fair,
Pards,
but-
can you talk to him about how crazy that comment is?
All right, go ahead. He wants. Do I have
I've
to
got
be an
some-
interpreter here?
Yeah,
for
I've got
this?
some
can hear it.
technical
He can hear it.
difficulties. I think the Lions helmet, hopefully not hopefully the only loss of the season, has destroyed my earpiece.
Okay. We can get you a headset, right, Grappler? We
But,
can figure something out if we need to.
I'm with you on that, and I do think that the Lions' weakest, I mean, their defense is not the greatest, but I think to me the biggest issue is, and I'm going to be very blunt when I say this,
All right.
will Dan Campbell and this staff call the game like it's a game of Madden between me and my buddies? And that scares me.
Right.
Where it's like, just come out here, play hard-nosed football, run the ball. You know how you stop Patrick Mahomes? Keep him off the field.
That's valid.
Fair.
You've got the best offensive line, or one of. Let's put the Eagles in there.
They got a great line, though.
They've got a great line. There's, remember those all like, yo, we're going to bite people kneecaps
Yeah,
lines?
yeah.
Now's the time to do it.
Okay.
The whole country's watching. Canada's watching, the States watching, any football fans
Yeah, this
watching.
is
It's
prime
opening
time.
day, and you're playing the Super Bowl.
But is
Prime
the
time at
moment
Arrowhead.
too big for Detroit? Are they ready to handle that, though?
It's been 70 years since they've been able to handle anything.
Yeah.
If not now, when?
I will give them, you got to remember,
fair.
the last time we saw them, they went into Lambeau Field and broke hearts, man. And that was Sunday Night Football, Week 18. The whole world's watching. Can they find a way to stop the Packers from getting in the playoffs? And they did. They showed up. They balled. They played really well.
Right.
So I listen. You are what your record says you are. They were 9-8, I believe, last year. That's not good enough to make the playoffs. But what have you done for me lately? The last time we saw Detroit, they look good. They
did.
look good. And I think they're probably better on paper this year.
They did draft a running back 12th
That
overall.
Gibbs, though, man, he looks like a stud, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah,
he
does,
better be
but
a stud.
The rest of the league is not even signing some of the best backs in the league.
That's Detroit.
The Lions are drafting them in the top 15.
I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. Well, so in a way, are we starting to get to a point with the game tonight, even though you just said you think Kansas City probably still wins like 34-31. We're talking, there's a difference between covering the number and actually winning outright.
Yeah.
But with Kelsey out, Jones out, all this hype around Detroit, is Mahomes like this underdog figure tonight? Like in a weird way at Arrowhead on primetime? Are we talking about Patrick
Not
Mahomes trying to
possible.
prove
Not
himself?
possible.
No. I mean,
You
I don't
can't,
think so.
right?
And to me, I mean, my parts O-Dog will probably agree.
God, it sounds so bad with throwing the other way.
No, it doesn't.
It's such an obnoxious terminology. I hate it now. I hate it.
It's my parts. It's my parts. Go ahead, Partsy.
Mahomes is the best player in the NFL. He's
Yeah.
the best player in the NFL.
Okay.
I mean, and that's the thing where, to me, Kelsey's out, and you've got this chemistry with Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes and the level he played, especially to end the season. It's going to be Sky Moore. You're going to see Blake Bell get a couple catches. Kelsey's back up. You're going to see, I wouldn't even be surprised to see Kadarius Toney get involved. Mm-hmm. He's kind of proven time and time again. Obviously, it's great to have Travis Kelce, but when you're playing at the level Mahomes is playing, it don't really matter who's sitting there with him. If they've got any sort of ability, he's going to make it work. Like
Right.
the guy just finds a way to make plays.
He's incredible. He's incredible.